Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. Thoughts on the 2016 election. Oh boy, man. All right, so I voted yesterday. Oh, by the way, I made good use of my "I voted" sticker. 'Cause that's what all the cool kids are doing nowadays. That one of those videos, and I voted. Like I said in my last video, I was voting third party. I did. I voted. I voted on the constitutional party ticket. And I said in my last video that if I remember correctly, that no matter what happens, you still have options. And I wonder if the people who said they're going to move to Canada are going to utilize that option now, because Donald J. Trump has been elected president of the United States, our 45th president. and as I said before, I wasn't a Trump supporter, but I wanted to see him. Deep down inside of me, I wanted to see him win, just so I can see the reaction from all the people who have talked all that mess, all that BS, all that I'm going to move to Canada, there's going to be there's going to be violent white racists, hunting black people down, all that BS, all that bullshit. And going on my Facebook feed and looking at everyone reel about what's what's going on. Personally, yeah, I was surprised. I'll say that I was surprised. I figured Hillary was going to win, but I wasn't all about this whole everything's going to shit. One thing I noticed about conservatives, for the most part, when someone that they don't like gets in the office, I don't think I've ever heard any of them say that they're going to leave the country. I don't think I've ever heard any say that they're going to go to Canada or anything like that. What I've always seen was that these same conservatives, they go out and they put their money to good use. They go to, for instance, they go to gun shows. And I remember, I said it before, and I'll say it again. In 2008, when Barack Obama when he was president, that weekend, went to a gun show, was in line. It had been for about 2 hours, waiting to get inside. It was packed. Everyone was cordial. Everyone was like trying to see what they can get. They didn't know what the future was going to hold. 2012, when Barack Obama, he was reelected, and then Sandy Hook happened, and I remember I got my AR in September. I remember, but all the mess that happened in December, stuff went flying off the shelf. There were guys buying, people you couldn't find 22 for long. I don't think I have to tell you guys this. You remember what it was like during those times. I was trying to reload 357 Magnum. I couldn't find powder. Couldn't find Ramshot True Blue. Couldn't find bullets. I was able to do that. I was able to get those items last year, but it was sick. It was crazy during that time. But then we look at progressives. Anytime there's talk of someone who wants to come in office that they don't like, they always want to move to Canada. But what I can't figure out is, why do I want to go to Mexico? Trump talked about building wanting to have a wall build, which I do support. I do support a structure separate on the border that keeps illegal immigrants out. I do support that. Looking at the the bigger picture, that is a good idea. Well, I don't understand why none of them want to go to Mexico. Maybe you can tell me. Fill me in. Tell me why these progressives do not want to go to Mexico. You figure they have their heart out to the to those who leave Mexico to come to the U.S. You figure they want to go down there and help them out in their situation. But I digress. I was when I heard the news that Donald Trump became president. Yeah, I said there's gonna be a lot of complaining. There's gonna be a lot of that mess going on the internet. I didn't watch the Stephen Colbert program, which and it wasn't gonna do me any good in the first place. But I heard, I read an article about all that went on, and the disbelief. I think it's hilarious, that that people who feel that way truly believe that they have no other option but other than to bail out. And it's mind boggling. That's not the American way to me. The American way is this happened, so let me find out what I can do to fix this or try to figure out how to keep this from happening or getting worse. No, a lot just want to just jump ship. Sad. Another thing is reason why I was kind of wanting to see it get to this point was I can't stand. I do not like smugness. By that I mean I do not like the assumption that for one, this is America. Anyone, if you can make it, if you can make it, if you can't make it anywhere else, you can definitely make it here. All these people that call Donald Trump an idiot, racist, sexist, all these things, and again, I didn't vote for him. I wasn't a Trump supporter, but what I pull from this is someone like him is able to become president. Someone who that a lot of people in the media, dogged on, he got elected president. So what's their excuse? What is your excuse why you are in the position that you're in? Why are you unhappy? Surely if an idiot like Donald Trump can be president, an intelligent progressive like yourself can do pretty well. And then then I watched the news about the and it was only a matter. I thought maybe a day would pass before this happened, but there was protests in California, which then led to vandalization, cars being burned, this, that, and the other. Which I hope a lot of you guys out there in California who have businesses have something like this. Maybe not as dated, or maybe the same gun, but it's a pretty nice tool. I hope you guys out there taking care of yourself and protecting yourself, because we might see more of this, in the weeks and months ahead. There are a lot of dissatisfied people out there, but that's the way things go. But like I said, you have a choice as to how you react to these things. You can either use your money wisely, or you go out and burn and loot down loot buildings and destroy cop cars or any vehicles for that matter. Basically, just throwing a temper tantrum. And I watched. Shout out to Heartburn. I was part of his live feed. Watching him. He's watching the. Like about 8 hours, he was watching the coverage, and it was cool. It was cool to be a part of that as well. But for those who truly are afraid of what lies down beyond this point, like I said before, I say again, you have options. Why you want to jump ship is questionable, but you have options as to how to deal with this, as to how to I guess if you call it recovery, to recover from this. You can sit down, have a coffee, have a steak, just chill for a bit, and realize that the world's not burned down yet. That everything is still running. That maybe some good can come out of this. Again, I did not vote for Trump, but I'm not out there freaking out talking about jumping ship and leaving. No. Like I said, part of me, I can't stand smugness. I can't stand this whole looking down. Because think about it, if you think that way about if you're saying about Trump, then you gotta be open to say that you feel the exact same way about those who voted for him. And you gotta wonder how many people do you know voted for Trump, and how many people who contribute to society voted for Trump. I'm pretty sure the same people, the same types that voted for Hillary Clinton, but I just always noticed that there's a smugness, this arrogance when conservatives are being talked about by progressives, and now they have to take a bite of that humble pie because, hey, Trump got elected. Make of it what you will, but that's what's going on right now. I guess now we gotta wait to see if if more stuff will come out about Hillary and her shenanigans, and see if she could, see if she'd be facing any time for that. But time will tell. What do you guys think? Were you excited about this? I know there's some other guys I subscribe to. They voted for Trump. There's some people who subscribe to my channel. They voted for Trump. And I just want to hear your thoughts. Please share your thoughts in the comment section or make a video response. I'm happy to check it out. Interesting times, but like for myself, these are interesting times that I've prepared myself for. I've prepared myself mentally and spiritually, and physically, equipment wise, are prepared for what may come. And I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but we'll see. I just hope you guys are staying safe out there, especially in California, especially in any major city that had a lot of Hillary supporters. I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, watching your businesses, keeping yourself and keeping your family, your friends safe. Interesting times ahead. But that's my video. Also, any gripes, complaints, you know what to do. Send me a PM or go ahead and call me a coon. Why do you think I wear the hat? Let's see where this ride takes us. My thoughts on the 2016 election. Donald Trump's president. I'm Edward Jones. And you guys take care out there.